you support our veterans? Hi, I'm Mike on a Trike. Welcome to the channel. Firstly, this is not my normal type of video. I don't do voiceovers and I don't like to talk politics. But there is a travesty of justice in our country that either very few know about or very few are acting upon. So I'll ask once again, do you support our veterans? And I'm appealing to everyone. The general public, who will likely know little about this, and all the pro-British commentators on YouTube who should be aware of it but don't seem to be publicising it on their channels. Paul Thorpe, Mayor 2CTV, Paz49, Andy the Gabby Cabby, and many more. We see you often asking for our support, but I want to ask, where is your support? I'm talking about the Northern Ireland Legacy and Reconciliation Act brought into legalisation in 2023 by the then Conservative government, which is now under threat from Labour and Keir Starmer, who have pledged to get the Act abolished. The Act was brought in to protect British military veterans from prosecution for carrying out their duties in Northern Ireland between 1969 and 2007. This was otherwise known as Operation Banner. An operation put in place to protect the public and to stop Northern Ireland and Ireland falling into a state of civil war. During Operation Banner, 1,441 serving soldiers died whilst on tour in Northern Ireland. 772 were directly killed by paramilitaries. 719 died as a result of assaults, accidents and suicide. A further 6,100 British soldiers were recorded as injured. Then in April 1998, the Belfast Agreement was signed. This was supposed to bring a ceasefire in the province. However, this was short-lived when the IRA, without warning, detonated a huge bomb in London's Docklands. In 1998, the Good Friday Agreement came into force, meaning the scale down and eventual withdrawal of troops from Northern Ireland had started. But this also resulted in 250 convicted IRA members being released from prison and countless so-called on-the-run IRA members receiving pardons from the government, along with comfort letters letting them know they could not face future prosecution for actions carried out in the years previous. However, none of this was afforded to British troops who served there, and prosecutions continue to this day, some of the alleged offences now dating back over 50 years. These are old men, many of whom have already cleared their names on many occasions, but due to our weak government, they continue to be persecuted. How reliable could a 50-year-old witness account be? Could these witnesses be under pressure from the very same paramilitaries that wanted to bring war to the mainland of the UK? Why would any political party want to persecute and prosecute its veterans who acted under government orders? For 8 years prior to the Legacy Act being brought in, several veterans groups were involved in many campaigns and protests, mainly held in our capital, to highlight the injustice and betrayal of our troops. At its peak, we brought 20,000 motorbikes and thousands of foot soldiers into the capital for one huge protest, bringing London to a halt for the day. We were in entirely peaceful protest and we found that almost nobody knew of our fate, and people were genuinely shocked and disgusted that our own government could treat veterans in such a manner. However, over time, the numbers of people attending our protests were dwindled, especially as we saw light at the end of the tunnel in the year prior to the agreement being brought into law. I want people to be aware and to be in no doubt the protests will start again, as we can't let things like this go unnoticed. But I want you, all of those pro-British channels who want to celebrate our culture, our heritage, who want us to don Union flags, St George's flags, and join them on their marches in the capital, to join us, to celebrate this country's proud military history, to celebrate veterans, to celebrate our heroes. We need your help in making this travesty of justice known about. We want you to imagine us raising an army of 20,000 motorbikes ridden by veterans and supporters, and an army of thousands of foot soldiers and supporters descended on the capital once again, and we want you to be there lining that route with Union flags and St George's crosses. Our communities joined as one will send out a very powerful message to this government, a message that we are once again a unified Britain prepared to stand up for its own. Thank you. Please like and share the video and get the word out. Leave our veterans alone.